Hey guys, how you doing? Frank Gonzalez with G&G Productions, bringing you another video. I decided to do a series of videos actually on ropes, knots, harnesses, and everything related to them. Today we're going to be talking about the daisy chain, how to tie one out of your webbing. And I'll leave a link in the description below for the webbing and the D-ring so you know where to get it on Amazon. You don't have to fish around for it, very convenient. And we're going to be doing, like I said, talking about the daisy chain, very easy, very convenient. Construction workers have used it for a long time on their extension cords. At the end of the day when they're cleaning up their job site, they tie their extension cords in a daisy chain so it stays neat and organized. I usually always, or pretty much always, have a D-ring at the end of my daisy chain because if you're going to use your webbing, you're probably going to use a D-ring with it. Make sure your D-ring is rated for climbing. How you know it's rated for climbing is because it has a set of numbers on there, or the initials KN with a dash followed by a number sequence. This one says KN22. That means that it's rated for 22 kilonewtons, and 1 kilonewton equals 224.8 pounds. So you would multiply 224.8 times 22, and it gives you roughly around 6,000 pounds that this D-ring can hold. That's how you know this is rated for climbing. Very simple. It's tied in a knot. At the end, you just undo the first part and you just pull the whole thing apart, and you now have your webbing ready to go. In order to have this webbing ready to go, you have to tie it in a loop. So when you first get it, you tie the ends in a water knot. A water knot is a very simple, very easy knot. All it is tying the ends of the webbing together so you have a loop. What you do is you first get your initial part, or your first working end, tie just a regular overhand knot and keep it flat. That's the key on this one here. Very simple. And try to keep this knot flat with the webbing. That's very easy to do because the webbing is flat. It's tubular, it's easy. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description below so you know you can go exactly to that link and get this type of webbing. If you like this color, they have other color options. And what you do is you follow the path of this knot exactly, so you mirror it exactly how it goes. Then you pull the working and standing end on both the knots, pull them together, and you have a simple water knot. Now your webbing is in a loop and it's ready to go. So when I tie my daisy chain, I start from the side that has the knot on it. And what I do is just basically tie a loop, just a nice, easy, simple loop. And I reach in and I leave the loop the length of my 2 fingers, so just big enough to where I can get both my fingers in. It doesn't have to be a big old giant loop, just small enough to where I can reach my fingers in. And I grab that standing end of the tubing, of the webbing, and I make another loop. Once I make that loop, I reach in with my 2 fingers, just big enough, a loop big enough to just to fit my fingers, and I just grab it and make another loop. All it is a series of loops about the size of your 2 fingers. You don't want to make it too big because at the end it doesn't look neat. And you just follow this. And I'll speed up the cameras here so you don't have to sit through the whole thing. All right, so now we're at the end and we have a tail here and a loop. Here's your loop that we would normally reach our fingers in and grab this. But instead of reaching through and grabbing this to make another loop, I'm gonna feed this working end through the standing end of this loop. And now this webbing is secured. I can pull on it and it's not gonna go anywhere. And that is the loop that I now attach my D-ring to. So now there you have it. There's your daisy chain, nice, neat, and complete, ready to go. So when you put it in your cargo pocket, it stays exactly how it is. It doesn't get messed up, caught in knots, maybe caught on something else you have in there. You just take it out, take out your D-ring from the first part, right? Just like I started the video. You take that loop you originally fed through the end, that last loop to the end, and just pull it out. and it undoes itself. Very nice, very neat. And your webbing is now ready to go for whatever it is that you need it for. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave your comments below. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And as always, your comments are welcome. Until next time, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see ya.